I really loved Emporia. I love the town. I love my friends. A lot of them still there. But mainly probably because I already had a relationship, with the radio station, with KVOE and KFFX at the time. And I really wanted to continue that relationship if they'd have me. And, thank goodness for Lyle Brown and Ed McKernan, the guys let me hang around, let me come back and work. And that was super important to me, to be able to begin the radio career in Emporia, because that's really what I wanted to do. And in my gut, I knew that. So, to be able to come back to Emporia, go to work, and attend Emporia State University with a lot of my buddies was just, it was a great move for me, and something I'll be thankful for forever. Well, career-wise, I'm real lucky. When you get into the broadcast business, there's a lot of bouncing around. There's a lot of vagabond-type human beings in our business. All good people, but that you bounce around, and that's how you further your career. So, for me to spend 1/3 of my career in Emporia and the rest up here, I started this about 40 years ago in '76 when KVOE guys would let me hang around them and do a little work. But probably the fact that I've been able to stay in Kansas City since 1988, moved up here in '88, haven't moved anywhere else, and I came to my current station, Q104, in 1991, which is extremely rare in our business. So that may be the number one accomplishment, to be quite honest with you. And I think I've been through, I'm going to guess 15 owners, maybe more. So to be able to outlast the ownership, I'm pretty happy about that, and fairly proud of it, because you got to dodge a lot of bullets to hang in there that long. So I consider myself very fortunate. Probably then professionally, there's no question the Country Music Hall of Fame was probably, that's a big deal. It's a big deal for me, because that's something that you never expect. You really don't, because there are so many broadcasters out there and so many people and so many deserving people that it doesn't ever cross your mind. You read it every year and you go, oh man, I'm happy for that guy. I've been in the business with him. I know him. He's a good guy. He deserves it. And so to get that call that day when I was in the studio from Toby Keith, sorry, dropped the name there, but Toby to call me that day was just super special and really unexpected. Really had no idea. So as far as probably the pinnacle, that's probably it. The Kansas Broadcasters Hall of Fame, that is fantastic too. There's a lot of great broadcasters in that hall, so that was tremendous. And of course now at Emporia State University, distinguished alumni. I mean, never expected that, I promise you that. I'm obviously in a group and a bunch of company with a lot of smart people, which I don't necessarily fit in that group. So for me to be a part of that is really, really humbling and really cool. Because I see some of the accomplishments, that a lot of the alumni and distinguished alumni have made over the years. So for kind of a radio guy to be in that I'm thrilled and very honored by that as well. If you're a student at Emporia State University right now, jump in, take advantage of it. Take advantage of the people, the school, the athletics. I mean, I don't care what it is. Take advantage, immerse yourself in that. Don't disappear on the weekends, all right? Immerse yourself in Emporia State and be a part of it. And then at the second time, put your stupid phone down, smartphone, put it down. Create a relationship with somebody. Talk to them, shake hands, go have a beer. Put your phone down, leave it in the dorm room. I know it's easy for me to say, but as I look back, I go, that's what I would do, man. That just starts making these friendships that'll last forever. Your iPhone's going to be obsolete next year, right? So that's out. So the people that you meet and the relationships you start, that lasts a lifetime. Let's not get sidetracked by that nonsense. And that's not a lecture. That's for real. I got to tell my people at work here that. We have meetings. You're sitting there in meetings trying to be creative. You got people. I said, no, put that down. Just move it aside. I don't know how you can be creative while you're looking at your smartphone or your pad. Just put it down and let your mind kind of flow a little bit and get creative. And that's how we build things here at the radio station, not by texting somebody you're having lunch with. That's Grouchy Mike right there. Well, just again, a big thank you to Emporia State University for this honor, first and foremost. And my mom, so a huge thank you to Mary Ann Law, who was not only raised me in Emporia, Kansas, still raising me to this day, and trust me, that's not an easy task either. She's been very tolerant and very supportive, and she's probably the sweetest lady that I know. And what I do gets a little crazy sometimes, so she's very tolerant of me and what we have to do. But yeah, I wouldn't walk away from this without thanking Mom for all her support over these many, many, many years, especially raising 4 boys. Yeah, I have 1 girl, and I can't even imagine raising 4 boys at one time. Is that insane? I am Mike Law, and I am a Hornet.